like it. We got some theme music going on here today. Welcome everybody to Winnebago Talks. My name is Garan Coons. We have a very special episode for you folks here today, and as always, we want to have our co-hosts introduce themselves. So if you want to turn on your microphone and give me your level here, let's start with Bethany.
Hello, everybody. My name's Bethany Redhorn, the Winnebago Communications Office Manager.
All right, and let's see here.
Tyler Snake, Winnebago Indian News
Tyler.
Office Manager.
All right. She's really soft-spoken and stuff. But anyways, this is our fourth episode, and we are broadcasting over the airwaves on 100.9 FM, Allen, Nebraska, the official radio station of the Winnebago tribe, known as the Big Voice. We are also on YouTube, if you guys want to put it on the smart TV, and we are streaming on Facebook as well. So if you guys want to share. Last week, we had a guest win a prize for the person that was the 9th share, and I think we had some technical difficulties, but we ended up with 90 shares. How cool is that? So if you have an opportunity, make sure you share this and stuff. And we are going to start today's segment with some breaking news. Last night, the Winnebago Tribal Council had the mid-monthly meeting. They lifted the mask mandate for the Winnebago tribe. Masks are not required to enter the buildings with the exception of the hospital. 12 Clans Unity Hospital, you still have to wear a mask. But they had the CEO, Danelle Smith, last night, and she said all hospitals are still requiring them. The council had a discussion, and they received recommendation from the Winnebago Public Health Department and the CDC. They are, however, encouraging everyone to still get the vaccine and booster if eligible, and still continue to wear masks if possible. It's just not mandated. So that's pretty exciting and also breaking. Kind of, we still have our guard up, but the pandemic hopefully is coming to an end. Now, there is some news overseas that they're spiking over there, and there's a new variant and stuff. So hopefully nothing really happens on that one and stuff. But as always, we encourage everybody to wear your mask when possible. Today, we have a great show. We have some special guests with us. We actually have a lot of guests with us that are going to join us. And Morningstar Counseling will be talking about something. The Winnebago Planning and Development Department will be here. And we have our Dear Dega segment. I love that. I got a lot of great feedback on that one.
Yeah.
And people were asking, what's some cool names and stuff. And I still think if we have an opportunity, and maybe if I get a puppy or something like that, I can name it the @ symbol. You know what I mean? So, but we're still going to be talking about that. Angel DeCordo is going to be joining us here today with a spotlight segment called Around This Day in Winnebago History. The fourth round of The Answer Is. You guys are tied up 1-1-1. Who do you think is going to win today? How you feeling today? I mean, you guys
Confident.
We'll see. So join us for The Answer Is. Who's going to win? All right, so Bethany and Tyler, how was you guys' weekend?
It was good. I went car shopping. It was long, to say the least, but I'm still in the search. So if anybody out there has any recommendations.
I got some bad news today. Good Morning America just said it's the worst time to buy a car.
It is.
Yeah, it's like it went up like $600 from this time last year and stuff. And but good luck. We know you need that Res Pony for sure. Did you check out Res Cars?
No, I haven't.
Yeah, maybe go. So here's the thing that Dubs actually, I said, hey, this is what I'm looking for. I'm looking for gas efficient, something, we call it the Anipa car. And I ended up with the HHR back a long time ago and stuff. But he went to an auction and had me in mind and purchased it. And we went to the bank and got it good to go and stuff. So maybe if you go over there and tell them what you're looking for, I know that they used to go to auctions and stuff. I'm not sure if they still do, but they're pretty good. And so
kind of buy it for you.
Yeah, and kind of have you in mind and stuff. I did get two vehicles, the Armada that I drive and the Hummer that I drive from Res Cars and stuff, and I still have them, so they're not lemons for sure. How was your weekend?
My weekend was good. I got to spend time with my little guy. Took him to go to the park. It was really nice out, so just got to be outdoors and stuff.
Isn't it crazy? Like, what did they say? Like Nebraska, you know what I mean? Mother Nature, she's on her thing and stuff like that. Like she's crazy, man. It was like really nice yesterday. Now it's just like
snowing, raining, all at once.
Hurricane, geez.
Some tornadoes.
All right. Are you folks ready for, let's see here. We have the Dear Dega segment. Oh, my goodness. All right, Dear Dega. So, what are we going to, here's the question. And listeners, if you can help us out, too, on this one. It's a very important question. Here you go. My auntie borrowed some money to go to bingo. I was hoping she would win, but she didn't. She said she was going to pay me back when her income taxes came in. But she headed out to a basketball tournament, and when I hinted around, she made an ugly face. What should I do, Tyler? What should I do?
Should blast her on Facebook.
Dang, your own auntie?
No, that's a hard one because, I don't know. It's just all about not borrowing people and saying no.
Okay, well, what advice would you give Dega?
I just
Or,
said,
yeah.
all right, Dega, you need to be pesty. They weren't. I said this. They didn't care to keep asking to borrow, so you keep asking till you get it back.
You keep it, just pest them?
Yep.
Oh, man. Okay, so here's my advice. If I was the Dega that got, and somebody came up to me and asked me that question, you ever watch the movie Bronx Tales? Mm-hmm. And the guy is always chasing this guy that owes him $50. And the guy says, okay, the mentor says, hey, you know, how $50, does that mean a lot to you? And he's like, no, not really. He's like, well, you got rid of him. You know, you got $50 and you don't have to worry about him anymore. He's not going to be coming around or anything like that. So it's your loss, right? Mm-hmm. So, but yeah, when it comes to money and things like that, we want to encourage everybody to maybe pay people back and stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If you have an opportunity and stuff, you know. So, what did they say? Money is the root of all evil and stuff. You know what I mean?
Yes.
It could be and stuff. So
It can be.
yeah, but if you're gonna go use the Bank of Auntie, or if you know what I mean,
Auntie's trust.
yeah, or whatnot and stuff. Do we have any comments? Is anybody out there on Facebook land, Bethany, want to?
Someone agrees with your Bronx Tale method.
Yeah, you don't have to worry about them, and they'll ignore you and stuff like that until they pay you back. You know what I mean? But unfortunately, you kind of miss out on some of those opportunities and stuff. You know what I mean? But yeah, I think that would be to say, hey, you know, I hope they won. I mean, next time maybe they win that bingo and stuff, but there's a small chance. I know that Winnebago had that big bingo the other night on Thursday night. I didn't hear of any winners and stuff, but have you guys ever won at bingo? I mean, I know you used to host bingo and stuff, and you got that question wrong. How many bingo balls are used and stuff? And she's like, I used to call those numbers out and stuff. She's like, 72. And I was like, it's 75.
I was confident. I did win before, and like I won 2 times, 2 separate occasions. I won at BBC and I won at Winnebago. When I won at BBC, I won with like 9 people.
9 people?
Yeah, I'm not even kidding.
Wow.
I got like $7.
Are you serious? Wow.
And then I won at Winnebago, and I got like $11 because a bunch of people won with me at the same time again.
That is cool. I know that they say the way you can make everybody mad and stuff is to yell bingo and stuff, because there comes a point, especially during the blackout. If you go to Winnebago and stuff at the blackout, everybody's looking at those numbers and just waiting for that one number to come up, and then somebody yells bingo, and then everybody goes or everybody's what is the Winnebago slang? Gee,
yeah, not
jeez, no again. No, I'm just waiting. All right. So, bagel bits. What do we got, Tyler?
All right. Did I grab the wrong paper? I don't know.
No,
Was this
the
most
right
recent?
one?
Yeah. Okay. So we had the Iron Chef Challenge. That was kind of the best of the week. There was like a big assortment of foods, and the main, ingredient of the contest was Kiona, pineapples, and bell peppers. And there was a large assortment of prizes for like the contestants that participated. Can't talk. Kind of spoke about Lorelai speaking last.
Yeah, we kind of
episode.
discussed that. She did a good job. Little Priest hosted a event for Lorelai because what is it called? Women's History Month, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome.
And then we had the food distribution cooking on Thursday, so that was pretty good. They'll have more of that. Is it March 24th already?
It is March 22nd.
So on the 24th, there'll be another cooking class at the food distribution. If you want to go to that, kind of learn how to.
For the clients and stuff?
Yeah, to cook healthier meals. On some of those.
Yeah, we went down there and filmed some of their cooking classes during the pandemic, and man, there's some good stuff. I had a unique. They call them zucchini fries. I remember the zucchini fries and stuff because they're trying to promote fresh vegetables and or whatnot and stuff. But zucchini fries are maybe ask them for that recipe because don't sleep on that one. That was really good. Zucchini fries is really good and stuff.
And then the last one was kind of shining a light on you and Chris Aggie for being the 2020 and 2021 Employee of the Year for the tribe.
Oh, cool.
Which is pretty exciting.
Yeah, we got a Pendleton. Traditionally, they do the wool Pendletons and stuff, but they give me the fluffy Pendleton and stuff, you know what I mean? But hey, that was awesome, you know what I mean? It's actually, I put it up here.
Yeah, there you go.
And appreciate Human Resources for that recognition. It says, Winnebago Tribe Employee of the Year in recognition of your excellence and outstanding performance, Garan Coons 2021. So they're on the lookout for the Employee of the Year 2022. And in order to be in Employee of the Year, you have to be Employee of the Month. And there's some wonderful employees in the Winnebago Tribe doing some great things. And we'll have the Planning and Development Department here talking about some good things that they got going on as well. So any other bagel bits?
Nope, that was all 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 of them.
Awesome. So Winnebago Indian News issue is out last Saturday. And the next time we'll have it is in 2 weeks, right?
Next week.
Next week, yeah.
Yep.
Next week. All right. So deadline, if you need anything, as far as the Winnebago Indian News, contact Tyler, and she'll get it in there. And as always, we're always looking for content, advertisers, anything like that. So appreciate Tyler for joining us. And she'll be back for The Answer Is game coming up here pretty soon. So don't be nervous here. So we'll invite our guest, Morningstar Counseling, to come on over. Morningstar Counseling, come on up.
I was going to say I won't take off with these headphones again.
There you go. Oh, you guys get some walking music. We're changing it up here, you guys. This is your.
Let Matthew start dancing.
All right, so we have some special guests here. Go ahead and introduce yourself, and let me turn your microphone on. Go ahead.
Okay, can you hear me okay?
We can hear you.
Great. So my name is Sandy Mackey Scott. I'm the clinical program coordinator at Morningstar.
Good morning, everybody. My name is Kelly Warrior, and I'm a case manager at Morningstar Counseling.
Coach Warrior, it's good to see you again. The last time we
Likewise.
seen you, we were doing the Walt Hill basketball game, KWTN, and you stepped in and at the last minute and stuff and helped us out and did a good commentating job. First time commentating, so it's good to see you here again in this role. And I know that you put your coach's hat on for the Walt Hill Blue Jays as well, for the girls team. So good to see you. And you folks have an event coming up, and tell us a little bit more about that event.
Yeah, so we wanted to talk about the focus group that we're going to be holding with the Winnebago community. So Morningstar is partnering with the Nebraska Commission on Indian Affairs to kind of reach out to the 4 communities that are kind of located on a reservation. So we're doing a focus group with parents, with teachers, and with students for each community. So we're focusing on Santee, Walt Hill, Macy, and Winnebago. And so Winnebago's focus group is coming up tomorrow, actually, and it's going to be from 4:30 to 7 p.m., and that's going to be located at the Little Priest Community Library in the lower area. So we'll be beginning at 5:30 to 7. We're looking for parents that have children in the public school here. So come and share your feedback. We have a few questions, but we'll also be feeding the participants, and then anybody that completes the focus group will also receive a Visa gift card. And so a part of this effort is the Nebraska Commission on Indian Affairs wants us to reach out to these communities and kind of figure out what are the services and programming that we need for our Native youth to be academically successful. And so that's why we're focusing on the 3 different groups, the teachers, the parents, and the students, because we want to get those perspectives. And then we gather this feedback and this input, and ultimately we're going to send that to the commission, and hopefully, we're hoping that's going to provide future funding, more collaborations, strengthen more partnerships and things like that. And so Morningstar is really about getting that feedback and kind of getting representation and the voice out there too. So that's kind of what that project's about.
Definitely. And so I know that there's a lot of people that kind of I don't want to say voice their opinion or complain. You know what I mean? Like there needs to be more activities and there needs to be this and that and stuff. This is an opportunity to do that, right? Mm-hmm. Okay, and appreciate everybody that is going to attend. So tomorrow at Little Priest.
Yep.
And so it's open to anybody, the parents especially.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we really want to focus on parents that have students in the public school or St. August here, just so we can get that feedback. Because some of the questions are kind of tied into school, them being in a school and things like that. So we just want to make sure we get that feedback. But yeah, we encourage everybody to come and participate. This is a great opportunity for not only our tribe, but all the surrounding tribes. This can provide more funding and more support that might be needed for our students.
Morning Star Counseling, what is it?
Morning Star Counseling is a mental health clinic. It is ran by Dr. Anitra Warrior, and she has 7 offices here in the state of Nebraska. And we have, we're within the schools. We have our clinic in Walt Hill, which is our headquarters. We have one in Lincoln, I think Beatrice, and a few other areas. And we provide just like a plethora of different mental health services.
Right. That's and is it like native owned, or is it like a collaboration with like Jackson Recovery or something like that?
Yes, it is native owned.
Cool.
Dr. Warrior is Southern Ponca.
Oh, okay. All right. And so I'm kind of I see you guys, doing some stuff, but I just never, I myself I haven't, attended counseling or anything like that. But is it just
We can fix that.
Yeah.
No, just kidding.
for sure. But adults, or is this for youth, or is it?
It's for everybody from children all the way up to elders.
Oh, okay. All right. And then where are you guys located?
We have our Walt Hill Clinic. I do not have the address at the top of my head, but we have a big old sign that says Morning Star.
Oh, cool.
It's right off of Main Street. And then we're in all of the public schools, so you can go to an administrator or a staff there and say, hey, I think I need to see counseling, and then we can refer you and get you set up. We're also at Little Priest and ICC.
What do you enjoy about your job?
I absolutely love my job. It's even hard to call it a job because
Those are the best type of jobs. You know
Definitely.
What I mean? Like, it's like you can pay me, like I'm a DJ and stuff. You can pay me to play music. Heck yeah, man, let's go. You know what I mean? But
Definitely. So my role is a case manager, and when you think of that, you may think of something that's so institutionalized where we have goals, it's a lot of paperwork. That's absolutely nothing what my workload looks like. It's very influenced by decolonizing, and there's a heavy indigenous paradigm within my work. So, for example, a couple weeks ago, I had met with a kid, and they had talked about like, hey, I just want to come in, and I have a lot on my mind. I want to paint, and I want to listen to Ariana Grande. So that's what we did, and just being able to provide such a safe place and something that they love and that they like to listen to, I was able to get so much out of what they were experiencing and what they had going on. So all of my clients, their needs are met differently. It may look like us go shooting basketball or painting or looking at music or making TikToks, like whatever makes them feel comfortable.
Yeah.
That's where I meet them. They have the power to control our sessions. And it's about respecting their autonomy and encouraging that sense of self.
yeah. And then Mackie, you just started down there not too long ago, from my understanding. So tell us about what you like about your job.
Well, kind of not, piggybacking off of Kelly, like it's a really great experience. I started in January, and this is kind of my first time working in the mental health field, and so there's kind of like a learning curve there. But like Kelly said, they kind of focus on the indigenous and incorporating that and making that known, and I think that's a great part of it too, and especially it being a native-owned business. And the way I see it's like by natives for natives, and that's kind of what I'm getting. And with me, one of my projects is working with these 4 different schools, like I said, Santee, Walt Hill, Winnebago, and Macy, and just kind of working with their public schools, and I'm helping them do this assessment that kind of assesses where they're at with their mental health program at their school. And what that assessment is we're going to see what their strengths are and where their priorities are, where they want to do better in, and things like that. And so just learning like the 3-tier system, prevention, and things like that, it's a whole lot, but it's really great to see what our schools are doing to help our students, and how much not only how much they they care and what they're doing to alleviate that stress and those kind of things like that. But also, unfortunately, they deal with some of the challenges too that they don't have enough services or support for all students. So they're doing the best they can. So it's really great to see that and recognize that our administrators are actually really care for our students and they really want the best for them mentally.
Yeah. Last night, the school academy come down to the tribal council meeting, and they're doing some traveling, going over to New York, and then on the other side, they're going to California as well. And so the Winnebago Public School doing a lot of good things, and I know you guys collaborate with them. Little Priest Tribal College as a secondary education. So yeah, I think that kind of recap tomorrow. Anybody, if they need to get a hold of you, or do you guys have a Facebook page or anything like that for the listeners out there?
Yeah, so we have the Morningstar Facebook page. That's where our information is shooting out to. But we also did reach out to our partners to help get this word out too. But my email and my number is located on the flyer. If you have any questions or you need help finding it, because me and Callie will be there facilitating the focus group tomorrow.
Awesome. Any questions or any people on social media say anything?
Well, you did have someone give you guys a shout out.
Hey.
Talking Circle. I said, "What up, Kelly and Sandy?"
All right. Talking circle. I said, what up?
And then someone said, "Dog, much respect."
Nice.
But my question was, where can we find that flyer? It's on your Morningstar Counseling Facebook page.
Yeah, Morningstar Counseling Facebook page, and then also I think I shared it with you guys too, so you guys helped it get out there.
Yep.
But yeah, just different partners, we shared it out there too. But I did kind of want to go back to the counseling too. Like Kelly kind of focused more on the youth group, but I feel comfortable sharing this. But I receive services from Morningstar, and I just want to say like it's a really great service, and something to just keep in mind when we're talking about counseling and things and seeking help like that. It's kind of sort of like dating. You kind of have to find your right provider, So in Morningstar, they have plenty of providers there. Just because that one provider might not be right for you doesn't mean Morningstar isn't for you. So I just say encourage take a chance, try it out, and it's really great, and it's got me through some things, and really helps me push forward, and and I'm a community member, and I'm kind of an older adult, because I feel like sometimes there's like a stigma with with therapy and stuff
We're
like
in
that.
that generation, Mackie. You know what I mean? 10 years ago, we were saying, "Hey, man, we're the young generation." Now we're like looking at it like, "Dang, man, Bethany and Tyler, they're the young generation." Uh-oh.
Yeah. They're all right. But yeah, so I just want to encourage that there's nothing wrong with seeking that help out, and we're really discreet. So yeah, just encourage that to take those services. And I know Kelly wanted to share the tech support line too. Do you want to talk about that a little bit?
Yeah, so we actually offer a free tech support line. It's called, oh my gosh, why am I going blank? It's right in front of me. All Nations Hotline. I'm so sorry, I went blank. But All Nations Hotline. And so you text support to 402-275-2444. And we help with domestic abuse, homelessness, economic worries, depression, loneliness. And it's just, if you need someone to talk to, if you have something going on, whatever the case may be, you just text this support line. And what I love about this hotline is we have all of our counselors, you could say, on this text line are Native, and they've all gone to training, and they're very experienced. So it's for Natives by Natives. Mm-hmm. And so you're not just getting some random person out in California or Washington, you're getting someone right here in Nebraska. Yeah. And so, please, I encourage anybody to reach out. We'll follow up with you. We have a very awesome strategic planning that goes into this. So I just encourage anybody to text and reach out if you have anything going on. We're here for you when you're ready.
Yeah, and it's for all ages too, just to kind of put that out there. So there's no age limit on that. But yeah, it's a good resource, and encourage people to take advantage of that. Yeah, definitely. And I think that one of the things that growing up, I know that I got to go to counseling. That was kind of like a stigma, you know what I mean? But I seen on Good Morning America the other day, there was a football player that announced his medical retirement due to mental health issues. There's a lot of people that just don't know how to deal with it, and their mind kind of just races at night and things like that. So eventually,
hopefully our people out there can get some help. And it's good that sometimes you go in. It's kind of a story of mine that I went to a different community, and they kind of had a bout of suicides that happened, and they kind of brought us in. And this was a long time ago, but right at 4:30, the non-native counselors got up and left because that was the end of their day. That was the end of their shift and stuff. And I was just like, holy smokes, what is going on here? So I know that there's people out there that need help, and don't be afraid to reach out to you folks and stuff. So good job, and much success. I know that maybe too. I know that you contacted and reach out. Maybe having like a youth dance or something like that. And I know a DJ, so if but anything else, you guys, and we appreciate it. And you guys are more than welcome. I know I talked to Bethany and stuff, and there's people that in this 1 hour Winnebago Talks segment and stuff, we want people to kind of let us know. And we also have an announcement coming up from Bethany here. Thursday, we're going to start something different, but we'll be announcing that here shortly. Anyways, I just want to thank you guys for coming in and providing that service Wednesday tomorrow at Little Priest Tribal College at 5 o'clock, right?
Yep, that's correct.
Okay, all right. Mackie, Sandy, what is it? Your DJ name's Mackie, right? And your last question.
Your alias?
Depends on if it's the weekend or weekday.
You got an alias? No.
I don't know if we're going to go there.
I'm on the clock. Relax.
well, speaking of that, me and my son went to Batman the other night, and it's 3 hours long.
Yeah.
What'd you think? What'd you think?
Garan, it was a good movie, but
Five stars, 4 stars, 3 stars.
I was really tired and I fell asleep twice.
But
it's a good movie. I would say out of 5 stars, I would give it maybe 4.
4 stars?
Yeah.
Well, okay, all right. We'll talk about it later and stuff like that. Well, appreciate you guys coming in. Thanks, Mackie and Coach Warrior here. So, Morningstar Counseling. I think that's very good. And you guys have a good rest of your day, man. Appreciate you coming in. Come in anytime.
Thanks for having us. Appreciate it.
Thank you so much.
Thanks, guys.
So, yeah. Morningstar Counseling. All right. Are we ready for our next guest?
Yes.
I think that was very beneficial. There's a lot of
Yeah, it
information
is.
that's going to happen, and hopefully tomorrow people show up to that event. I seen like they're going to have more of those events too. So if you haven't had an opportunity to check it out tomorrow, then they can do it at a different event as well.
Yeah, and I did make an announcement on our page in regards to that event. So
Oh, okay, cool.
Yep, flyers up.
And for those folks that don't know, where can they find us on Facebook?
You can find us Winnebago Big Voice all together.
Awesome. All right, we have our other special guest here, and go ahead and give us your introduction. I'm going to turn the, or if you want to slide on over here.
Oh, is it this one?
Yeah, go ahead and.
Ooh, it's awkward. Good morning, everybody. My
Good
name
morning.
is Brittany Thomas.
All right.
I am with the Winnebago Planning and Development Department.
Planning and Development Department for the Winnebago Tribe. What is it?
It is a small building by the WIC
Okay.
office. Our department kind of basically collect data and management. There's a couple grant writing. I think we have like 3 grant writers right now. One of is remote, and I keep forgetting that she's not in the office, so she's somewhere in Missouri. So I keep forgetting her, but I have to remember her. And then we also like coordinate with the tribal on planning everything in town, buildings, projects, pretty much where all the funding comes from too for those departments.
Yeah.
So that's what planning development does.
And you have a request for our listeners and for the Winnebago tribal community. Tell us about that request.
It is a survey. We are pretty much trying to get a survey out to the community members. Basically, it's just, I think it's like 6 questions long. I have to double check again. And it kind of just entails what the community members want the new tribal building to be located at. There's like 4 sites. 2.0, Village 2.0, the Land of Wellness across from it, behind the teacherage, and where the current Black Hawk building is too. So those are 4 sites that we really want the community members to choose from, not just because it's, where they can go, but obviously we want our community members to know that this is a place where all our departments are gonna be. You guys will probably be located in there, my department will be located in there, just everybody and anything, but also, there was talks about post office, you know, just like little things for like the powwows that they have there in the community, just a place where that everybody can be. And it's one of those things where like we really want the community to let them know that their opinion matters.
Yeah, and this is an important, very important kind of survey because you have input on where that building, and I think the Blackhawk building was built in the 70s and stuff. So, you know, what are we in 2022? So imagine the admin building, and you can say, hey, I gave my input on where that location's going to be. So, Village 2.0 up here. That's the new. They're making a lot of headway up there. I've seen them putting cement in there, everything in there. What was the other site again?
Behind the teacherage.
Behind the teacherage. Okay, so there used to be some grain bins back there because I used to live up there on Maple Street, and so we used to play. And then I had some friends over there in the teacherage, and there was a basketball court. But would that be kind of if you go through that and stuff? Are they gonna put in a new road, or is that kind of adjacent to Little Priest?
There was another talks about having to put another bypass for community members to go around, because obviously the main road is where everybody comes with semis and stuff like that.
Yeah,
And just like, it's like the main road. So there was talks about having to put another road back there, and we don't know yet.
What's Plan C?
Plan C.
Is that the one down by the Blackhawk Center?
Oh, yeah, that's Plan C.
Or was there A, B, and C, and D?
I don't remember the A, B, and C. I just remember the names.
Oh, so okay. Where's the other locations? There's two more, right?
Right where the Blackhawk is now, and the.
Would they tear down the Blackhawk? You
I
don't
think
know?
it was just thrown in there as a suggestion.
Oh,
Because
okay.
everybody was like, you know, this is where it's the center of town, and they put that option in there. If they were, I believe that's what they wanted to do, but I have to double check on it again.
Yeah.
And then the last location was across the Land of Wellness, right? Kind of like where they do the fireworks yearly.
We were talking about that.
That is a cool location. I mean, Isaac and the Winnebago Volunteer Fire Department do a great job on that fireworks show. So just on that hilltop up there?
Yeah, they're gonna kind of like oversee the Land of Wellness and then coming in west of town too, or east of town, yeah. So it's just one of those
I
things.
wonder what location. I'll have to take the survey and stuff like that. So this Winnebago community members, right? Are this tribal members, or who's it for?
Both tribal members and community members.
Okay.
I've had a couple of people they're not community members, but they come and visit, and they said, well, I'd like to do a survey because I come in from out of town or whatever. And I'm like, yeah, I mean, like, obviously you want to see where the new tribal building's going to be set at, and you're
Right.
not a community member, but you're also a tribal member.
Yeah, just
Awesome.
an off-reservation tribal member.
Yeah.
So, Winnebago Planning and Development. If you have an opportunity, make sure you take that survey. Can we post a link
Yeah,
for the people
I'll
on
get that posted.
Facebook and stuff? And then those listeners that are listening over the airwaves and stuff, just go to the Winnebago Tribe, www.winnebagotribe.com. And there's a survey right out there on the homepage. You just click on that guy, and then it's only 6 questions, so it'll take you
Yeah.
probably less than 2 minutes and stuff. But you do kind of have to think where you would like that location to be for the admin building. So there's going to be a lot. The council will be in there, the finance, communications, planning and development, physical resource, all kind of people and
Yeah,
stuff.
a lot.
Yeah, it'd be very awesome. It's pretty exciting. It's pretty exciting.
But I thought that it was a good idea to have everybody in one place, so like the people that do come, and then everybody's right there instead
Yeah.
of going to all these different places.
Right. I mean, like if eventually the birthday graphics will have to be, we're going to have to charge. It was
Yeah.
paid by the CARES Act. But right now, the way it is, if you wanted to put a birthday graphic up, you would have to go and to the post office, get a money order, take that money order down to finance, and then come up here to physical resources. So there's
Yeah.
too many things and stuff. We were going to try to get it where you can just swipe, you know what I mean?
Yep.
Just say, hey, you know what I mean? But, and
We're trying to modernize it up here.
yeah, we're going to get there eventually and stuff. But I mean, right now, because we're in the pandemic, I think it's really cool, those back graphics that you do and stuff.
it's not
So-
just the birthday; like they could be celebratory. We've had an anniversary one,
And we've been talking to the planning and development about phase 2 of that area, that LED screen. There's a place that has like a splash pad and a screen like that. So I think that would be cool for something for Winnebago to have, like a splash pad and a stage. You know what I mean? I kind of proposed the stage right off the bat, but then here the committee said, "Well, how is that COVID related to have a stage. And I was like, oh yeah, you're right. But if we could imagine like Fridays at the park or something like that and have a band playing or something,
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
definitely. Instead of going to the city or something all the time just to be able to enjoy that, we could have it here in the community.
And there's grants out there for that. So we just got to sit down and, kind of make
Yeah.
sure that we get that going and stuff.
We got you.
But
Yes.
what do you like about your job in planning and development? I mean, is it exciting? You know what I mean? Like, do you just, what's rewarding about it?
Well, obviously you guys know me for being the tribes mechanic for about 5 years, so it was
Yeah, that was like a big jump, wasn't
yeah,
it? I mean,
it's a big jump for me. Personally, I like things to be organized. I
Yeah.
try and organize, all my kids' stuff, and then when it's at work, I'm just like trying to file everything or whatever. So with my job right now, I honestly like organizing. I like planning. Like I do like the staff development planning up in the city, or like just planning meetings in general. So that's one thing that I did like to do, was like I have to have everything organized. So kudos to me for having to get everything organized
Yeah,
for the
for sure, for
department.
sure.
Another thing is learning new things about like grants and contracts. Like I didn't even know these things existed. I'm sitting here with a wrench and I'm like, what the heck is this? But all the alphabet soup that they're teaching you down there with the whole lingo, and it's just crazy. And it's like,
yeah, it's acronym city or initial
Yeah.
city down there. You know what I mean? Like they coming to me and I'm like, what grant does that stand for? You know?
yeah. So it's just one of those things where like I'm learning everything, but it's crazy because it's one of those things where you're also helping in the community and developing everything. I mean, 5 years from now, I'll be sitting and, oh, I helped with the admin building. or
Yeah.
Everybody else helped with the admin building. And
When you go into your building, there's a quote there. What's that quote say? Do you remember it? It says something about planning to fail is failing to plan, or something like that.
I don't know. I
Do you know,
haven't seen it. I know I
okay, when
haven't
you go
seen
back to
it.
the office, look at it because it kind of stuck in my mind, and it's like, wow, that
It's
is
like right there, huh?
yeah. It just reminds me of like it's a very good quote. It's
Yeah.
words to live by and stuff. Fail to plan is planning to fail. I was like, oh wow, that is really cool.
I guess I never really noticed that.
You didn't
I
notice
just walk
that?
past it and then go to my office.
Oh, okay, all right, yeah,
Yeah.
that's pretty cool. What did you think of Batman?
I haven't watched it yet.
Oh
You know
my
what? No.
goodness, Mackie's gonna be so mad.
He is, because I literally just watched Spider-Man like 2 nights ago.
Oh my goodness.
You know why? Because my kids did not let us watch Spider-Man in the theaters. And I was like, you know what? I'm not going to go to the theaters with them anymore. I'm going to wait until I get
Oh,
home.
waited for it to come out then?
Yeah. So I barely watched Spider-Man like 2 nights ago. And he's like sitting behind me right now, like disappointed.
Yeah,
So I
yeah.
haven't-
For those that don't know, Mackie and Brittany are pretty good friends and stuff. I think Mackie was in your wedding party and everything.
yeah. You were my DJ.
Yeah, it was
We're all just in
pretty
there.
epic and
Yeah.
stuff. Yeah, no.
Yeah.
It was a good time. But yeah, I think planning and development survey is on, and what does it close at a certain time or anything?
I can't remember. I believe it was Friday was the deadline, just because we want like the architect team to know where we're leaning to more.
Okay.
And then obviously the scope work and getting the project started.
Dang,
And
so this Friday.
I believe so, yeah,
Okay.
but-
If our listeners and people out there can help us get that word
Mm-hmm.
out about that survey, especially the elders that don't have Facebook or anything like that.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. Lily Carnes will be down at the senior center from 11:30 to 12:30 to be taking surveys from the seniors. So if you guys have any chokas, gagas, just send them down there and let them know. She'll explain the whole survey to them as well.
All right.
Is
So
that every day through the week till Friday, or?
Just today, I don't know,
Okay.
but if anything, we're still trying to get the survey out.
Nope, definitely.
Okay.
And I
All
did
right.
post that in our link, so if anybody is listening, it's available right there.
Awesome. All right. Thank you for
Yeah,
coming in and
you're
appreciate
welcome.
Thanks,
the
Brittany.
Thank you.
fail to plan is planning to fail.
I'll have to look that up later.
Okay, let me know.
Yeah, thank you.
So yeah, the survey. I think that there's a lot of good sites, and we just got to figure out which one would be the best and stuff. You know, there's people that say maybe Ho Chunk Village. There's some pros and cons to a lot of those, and I remember that presentation and stuff. So maybe think about those when you kind of go through what site selection that you want to give your
Yeah,
input.
I did mine yesterday.
At this time, we'd like to invite in Angel Decora, and she is going to do On This Day here. So coming up here after this, we have the answer is trivia question. You have an audience here today, so
Yeah.
they can't, well, you guys get one lifeline, right? Because
I think we both get a lifeline.
all right, that's coming up here. So Sunshine Thomas Bear, it's good to see you back here. Our condolences and everything. Ben did an excellent job told us about Women's History Month, and I know that you were out with the funeral. So, but how are you doing?
You know, the days get better.
Yeah, yeah,
So.
definitely. So we have March 22nd, 2022. That's a lot of twos.
Yeah.
It
On
is.
this day or around this day.
So around this day, there was an act of Congress, which was on the 26th day of March, 1898. It was entitled, "An Act Granting the Right to the Omaha Northern Railway Company to construct a railway across and establish stations on the Winnebago and Omaha Reservation in the state of Nebraska. For the construction of said railway, be and the same is hereby extended for a period of 3 years to the 26th day of 1901, which was obviously, over 100 years ago.
Wow.
So there are various railways throughout tribes across the United States. Tribes fought these railways, only, obviously we didn't really, weren't successful in our fight against them.
The Iron Horse. Did they call it the Iron Horse?
Yeah,
or
the
something?
Iron Horse. So, they fought these railways for various reasons: destruction of lands, taking even more land promised to tribes, after they were removed, disputes between non-natives who were forming towns following these railways, and destruction of cultural spaces. After the construction of the railroads, they were used to take our children from us, like Angel Decorah, whom our museum is named after. She and a group of children were just picked up and asked if they had ever rode on a train before.
Yeah.
And then they were taken to the Hampton Institute out east, without consulting with any parents or caretakers or anything, and the devastation that caused. We all still feel that in our community through historical trauma. So that's around this day, which is Saturday, 26th of March.
Coming up.
Yep. And then on a much happier note, this month is, and I know Ben talked about it last week, the month of March is Women's History Month in the United States. So for our tribe, the Angel Decorah Museum collaborated with Eleanor Brassfield, who is with the Little Priest Tribal College Community Education Department, to come up with our own Women's History Month for our community. These are influential Indigenous women who are making moves in our community for our people. So I like to think of it as women making history in Winnebago. So you'll see those posts, those videos, that Community Ed with LPTC is sharing, and then they tag the museum in it. So I know we're at, with me being gone last week, we're a little behind, so I apologize for that. But we are still going to be posting videos until we're done with the nominations. And the nominations came from people in the community, women that they find that are doing well for our community.
Oh, cool.
So all these come from community members.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's exciting, I think. It's the
Definitely.
first time doing that. And I think our women and our girls, our children need to see, our people, their aunts, their moms, everything, see them that they're doing good here in the community.
Awesome.
And, a lot of things are changing, and I think women need to stand together in our community to help heal.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. Do you have? You said there's videos on. Is it on your Facebook page?
It's shared from the Community Ed. Eleanor is making the video since I was out.
Oh, okay.
But she takes the Angel Decorah Museum. So if you go to either the Angel Decorah Museum Facebook page or Little Priest Tribal College Community Ed, you'll see those videos.
That. Eleanor, hit us up. We didn't
Yeah.
know.
Yep.
So for sure, that's a positive thing.
Very positive, yes. We want to encourage all of our people, who are contributing to our community and bring that positive. There's so much negative in the world, in our community sometimes, but, we want to highlight the positive, and all these women are making such great contributions to our community, to our little ones, and everything through things that they do. So
Yeah.
I'm very thankful for all of them,
Awesome, awesome. I know the Winnebago tribe has, getting back to kind of on this day about the railroad and stuff, but we have Iron Horse Casino. And we still haven't won. No, I'm just like, you got to go in there and stuff
In
like
fact,
that.
we're embracing it.
I'm just playing.
But yeah, there used to be a railway station in Emerson, which I think is, they have a little, I don't know if you guys have been to Emerson, but they have a little place in Emerson, right down from the Iron Horse, where that used to be that railway station.
Oh, okay. That's
Yeah.
why they call it the Iron Horse. and
I'm
stuff, yeah.
guessing, but I don't know, I wasn't there when they made the name, so.
Yeah, that was a good way to get around and stuff. I remember, I think it was Into the West or one of those TV shows, and they, one of those, what do they call it? The engines derailed, and they had to build this whole thing to put it back on the tracks, but it is tons, you know what I
Yeah,
mean? Like
yeah.
back in the days, they didn't have a crane just to move it around and stuff, but there was a lot of things that happened and stuff. What happened to the cabooses?
I don't know.
Why did they get
Same
rid
one
of
since I
them?
was a kid, dude.
Yeah, right? Does anybody know what happened to the cabooses? I mean, like,
I have no idea.
yeah, those things used to go by. That was my favorite part when I was a little kid and stuff, because we always used to get caught in that, coming over from Wayne.
Yeah.
And then I'd be like, wait for the caboose and stuff, but they're gone. I'm so disappointed.
It's just a train.
Yeah, it's just a train and stuff. But
Just a boring train.
yeah, congratulations to those that, especially those Native American Indigenous women that are doing a lot of good things and stuff. So
Yep.
and appreciate everything that Angel Decor does. And yeah, that's a long time ago. And like I said, I really enjoy this segment because we got to know our history in order to know where we're going.
Yeah.
I agree.
So appreciate you coming in, and we might call upon you to help out on this next segment. The answer is and stuff. but-
Okay, I'll be here.
all right.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you, Sunshine.
Yeah, thank you. So, do we have any comments out there? Anybody saying did Mackie and those guys?
Yeah, we did get a good amount of feedback on top of the much respect. Matt Grant said, "What's being done for our youth as far as prevention and culture, as well as career planning? By the way, y'all are awesome."
Awesome. That is very cool.
Geraldine Bear, good talks today. Shout out to Britt, Mackie, and Kelly.
Awesome. Cool.
That's biased.
All right, here we go. I got some theme song. I brought my mixer, and it's actually my brother's mixer and stuff like that. So this is
You guys are making me nervous.
the introduction to The Answer Is, and it's non-copyrighted music, so we can play it on Facebook. But are you ready? This is the series is 1, 1, and 1. Mm-hmm. Get ready. Get your mind ready.
right.
Get in the space. Nah. Okay, here we go. The answer is, folks. Now, make sure that she doesn't look at Facebook unless she needs to look
wait, hold
at
on,
it
let me
here.
get out of here.
Okay, she's gonna click out of it. So here we go. Question number 1. A popular game called pool is played with a rack, a stick, a pool table, billiard balls, and a cue ball. How many billiard balls are used in the game of 8-ball pool? That's the most common one. How many are used in the game? What do you think the answer is?
10.
10?
Yeah.
Gonna lock it in?
Yep.
All right, cool. Second question. Oh, I gotta get my pen out here. You said 10. All right. Second question. This has to deal with the mascot issue. Recently, the NFL team formerly known as the Washington Redskins changed their name. What is the new name of this NFL team? The answer is, what do you say?
What was it again? What team?
The NFL, okay, Washington Redskins. They got rid of it. They dropped the name. In Indian country, we're trying to get everybody to change their name, mascot issue, things like that. Well, Washington Redskins was a horrible name. So they changed their name to what?
I seen it. I'm gonna guess. Nobody laugh.
Okay. Nobody laugh.
Nobody laugh. I
All
don't know. Chargers.
Chargers. Okay, that's a good guess. All right, Chargers. Question number 3. Many people are complaining that they are losing sleep because of the recent time change. How'd you do on that? Did you do?
Oh gosh, I slept so late on Sunday.
Yeah, I called you.
Yeah, and you're like, really? You're still asleep?
Anyways, when sleeping, there's 4 stages of sleeping. When sleeping, what does REM stand for?
Oh, it's
What does REM? She is nervous. She has an audience here today,
Yeah.
folks. You should see her. REM, when you're sleeping, stands for? What's the R?
Really excited, Mackie.
Really excited, Mackie. Really, really excited. Okay. All right, question number 4. On March 31st, Native Star Casino is having a promotion called March Madness. They will be playing Name That Tune, cash drawings, and they'll have a really dope DJ spinning some tunes. What is the restaurant name inside Native Star Casino, our local casino down here in Winnebago, Nebraska?
Well, it's like, I always thought it was just Native Star Casino or whatever, but it's like Rock River something.
Okay, so you're going to go with Native Star something, Rock River?
No, I'm going to go with Rock River Cafe.
Rock River Manufacturing? No. Rock River Cafe. Okay, all right. Number 5. The huge and popular magazine called People annually awards the Sexiest Man Alive Award. Who is the 2021 Sexiest Man of the Year? They usually announce it in November. I'll give you a hint. It's not a Native person. Who is
Aubrey Drake Graham.
who?
Aubrey Drake Graham.
Aubrey. Oh, okay. So that's Drake. Okay. Duh. Mac, you should see Mackie just staring at me, right? He goes by Drake and
was
stuff. But,
huffing.
yeah, I know. Who? Okay, Aubrey Drake Graham.
Jeez, I'm hot. Talking about Drake.
No. How do you think you did?
Oh, God, I don't even know.
You don't know? Oh, my goodness. Okay, so we have to get Tyler in here. So let's go ahead and get Tyler. We might have a winner here today. We're going to find out and stuff, but we're going to get Tyler to come on in. Hey, I got some theme music for Tyler. Hold up. Let's see here. I just got this one for Tyler. Here's, folks, here's Tyler's theme music right here. Oh, man, it's getting serious. KWTN, Winnebago Talks, every Tuesday. There she is. Tyler.
Get a drum roll.
Yeah. Go ahead and put your headphones on. I want to spit out your gum.
No.
Okay, here we go. You ready? We got some time here. So, question number 1. She did pretty good.
I'm scared.
There's a lot on the line. You got 1 win. She has 1 win. Then you guys tied last week. See if we're going to go for a tie or see if you're going to get it. A popular game called pool is played with a rack, a stick, a pool table, billiard balls, and a cue ball. How many billiard balls are used in the game of 8-ball pool? How many billiard balls?
Let me think here.
The answer is she's... Okay. You didn't reach out for help, did you?
Including the black and white ball?
Yeah, all the billiard balls that are on the table. An 8-ball pool. What do you think it is? Come on, give me an answer here.
I'm going to go 17.
17?
No, 18.
You gonna go 18? Lock it in?
Your eyes got big, yeah.
Okay, all right. You want to know the answer now, or do you want to wait till we get back?
We established this.
Okay, the answer, we established it. We did it. Both, she said 10. Do you think she's right?
No.
Okay. You said 18?
Yeah.
Okay, audience, help me out here. What do we got? We got a studio audience here today and stuff, you know. How many in 8-ball?
Have that pool shark answer.
Yeah. What is it? You guys know? It is 16.
Ooh, I
There's
was closer.
15 on there, and then that white ball is the cue ball. That's the 16th ball there. So, 0-0. All right, no pressure yet.
Okay.
Next question. This has to deal with the mascot issue. Recently, the NFL team formerly known as Washington Redskins changed their name. What is the new name of this NFL team?
I don't watch sports, so this is going to be a shoot in the dark here.
Okay, we're gonna shoot it in the dark here. So, what do we think? Oops, wrong one. Wait. You might have to take this away from me. If you get it right, that's the signal. If you get it right, and so listen for that tone. No, a little cute tone.
Is it an animal?
Is it an animal?
Yeah.
No. She's trying to. You know how you pull up to a car and used to honk the horn? I want my horn to sound like that. Hey, I'm right here. You know what I mean? Why don't we get that?
It reminds me
Oh,
of
anyways.
Eagle.
Who gets the lifeline?
You want to use the lifeline? Yeah, you get to use it.
Yeah, I'd
All
love
right,
to.
help us out, audience. Who do you think is the Washington Redskins? What is their new name and stuff? Let's see it here. Let me go to the Facebook page. Does the audience know? The audience, do you know? Okay, Matt May knows here. You going to reach out and have Matt May help you out?
Right, not look.
Matt, what is the answer? Commanders.
Commanders. I
The
would've never got
Washington
that.
Commanders. The last 2 years, they've been using the Washington team. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Now it's the Commanders and stuff. But now you know. Commanders. Okay. Question number 3. Many people are complaining they are losing sleep because of the recent time change. Spring ahead. You know, you lose 1 hour.
Mm-hmm.
When sleeping, what does REM stand for?
I know this.
Okay. What is it?
Rapid eye movement.
Oh, she got it. Oh, my goodness. Yes. Where's that tone? Is
My
it?
psychology
Yeah,
class.
there you go. Rapid eye movement is the correct answer. Hey, I got one for you. When this is the new tone. This is the new KWTN tone. When you get it right. You right?
When did you put these on here?
You guys got to take this away from me, man. Okay. Question number 4. Question number 4. On March 31st, Native Star Casino is having a promotion called March Madness. They'll be playing Name That Tune, cash drawings, and a really dope DJ who's spinning some tunes. What is the restaurant name inside of Native Star Casino? And I'm hungry, man. They got specials. They got some good things. You know what I mean?
Isn't it just native stuff?
Native Star? You want to?
No, it's she looked away.
What do you think?
It's native star.
Native Star Restaurant? Okay, Native Star Restaurant is the wrong answer. She got it right. It is Rock River Restaurant. So good job there.
No, I start it's not.
All right. So question number 5. The huge and popular magazine called People annually awards the Sexiest Man Alive Award. Who is the 2021 Sexiest Man of the Year? It's usually announced in November. You remember doing like some shopping and, you know, a Hy-Vee or whatever, and people sitting there at the magazine. Who did they have in big headlines that the sexiest man alive is
This is a setup.
for 2021?
Did you feel that?
It's nobody in Winnebago. Hey, no, it's like,
I was really wondering. It's like a celebrity, huh?
yeah, it's a celebrity. People magazine. Who is
He's
the
not
sexiest?
famous.
He's not famous.
No.
She's like, I'm not gonna know.
You use your lifeline.
Should have used
Oh yeah, I used it.
What would you? Who would you say?
I don't want to be wrong and say somebody.
I didn't know. I went with who I think.
Who her personal preference is. Then she goes, "Woo, it's getting hot in here."
She came in there all sweaty. I'm
Nah.
biased 'cause I don't know.
Okay, give me a guess.
No, it's embarrassing.
The People magazine.
I don't know.
Just kind of like who?
What's that guy that played as Batman?
Oh yeah, we just talked about Robert Pattinson,
I
right?
would say him.
Okay, Robert Pattinson. Close. I actually think they look alike and stuff, but it's Paul Rudd or yeah,
I don't even know who that
Ant-Man.
is.
He plays an Ant-Man. You ever watch Ant-Man?
I did, yeah.
Really?
Yeah. That's the. And then I think the year before that was Michael Jordan and stuff like that.
I
But
think they got that wrong.
yeah,
I
I did.
think they got that wrong too.
Yeah, so she got that wrong. So, anyways, we have a winner with 2 correct answers, and you got 1. Wow, you
quiet
got
over
1.
there.
Holy smokes. We have a winner. So, good job there. And give it a round of applause to Tyler, today's winner. She's on top of the leaderboard. Congratulations. And we gift you a... So with that, folks, it is our time here. We got a couple of minutes, and you have a quick announcement before we go.
Oh yeah. All right. So mark your calendars because on April 23rd, we will our In Sioux City, Iowa, at West High School, there will be a Return of the Thunders powwow. The doors will open at 10 a.m., grand entry at 1 p.m. and 7 o'clock p.m. And
Where's it going to be at? West Side?
West High School in Sioux City, Iowa. Sorry, I kind of just shot through that. We practiced this.
Who's the arena director?
The arena director is going to be Nat Thomas.
Oh, Notch.
Notch.
Yeah, Notch. And then host drums?
Host drums, we have
I think we have a
Northern, I don't want to pronounce it wrong. Is it Mato Peluda?
Yep, Pejuta.
Pejuta.
Yep, from Santee.
And then Southern, we have New Breed, Winnebago, and Whitetail Boys.
There you go. Awesome. So
check
get
that
your
out.
moccasins ready and stuff. April, what is it again?
April 23rd at West High School in Sioux City, Iowa.
Awesome. And then you also have another special announcement.
Yeah, so this one will be taking place on Thursdays. We're going to start having a request, or messed it up. All requests from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. And you can send in requests for what you'd like us to play on KWTN through my email, Bethany.Redhorn@Winnebago Tribe, or you can you can message the Winnebago, the Big Voice Facebook page. That's probably the most convenient.
So the request line is going to be open. We can play pretty much anything, but it has to be like edited, right?
Yeah, like nothing too explicit or
Definitely.
nothing too
Awesome.
extra.
Well,
Matthew.
congratulations, Tyler. You are the winner. Thank you, Morningstar Counseling, Brittany from Planning and Development, Sunshine from Angel Decora, and our man behind the camera is Mr. Matt May. So with that, we'll see you guys next Tuesday. Winnebago, the Big Voice. We appreciate everybody being here and listening in. And you guys have a good evening and a good rest of your week.